Hello YouTube, Alpha White Wolf bringing, as promised, a continuation of the reaction series to If the Emperor Had a Text-to-Speech Device by Bruva Alfabusa. So, link is in the original, link to the originals in the description. So, I will be kind of curious to see where they go with this, because in episode 7 we got introduced to what I have learned were called the Stripstodes. Interesting group, to say the least. And I'm curious to see how much the Stripstodes make appearances in the rest of the series. So this next one is episode 8, the Tyranids. I'm not looking forward to seeing how the Emperor reacts to this, but we get into this. Alright, video is a go in 3, 2, 1, and play.
So, it begins. I suppose it's time to go do something completely inexplicable. Again.
I kind of recognize those weapons. Is that Cypher? Not bad.
Well. Hello there, old friend. Ecclesiastes. I haven't seen you since a little argument on Salem Rockport.
Who is it?
You wouldn't have worked treating that preacher like you did.
Is that a ghost sitting on a chair?
I had every right, Decius. I'm a Lord Inquisitor for terror's sake. If I suspect someone of heresy, I will take them away and torture them until they give me an answer.
That's not a chair, little Billy. That's a toilet, I think. I need to poo.
He saved his entire world. With his people, he led and reconquered his planet for the Emperor, defying the heathens who controlled it.
That young boy was nothing but a false prophet who lusted for power.
That's just not right.
But it smells like Prometheum in here. Anyone got some steaks?
We had lunch steak last Tuesday, you old shit!
Prometheum takes better than flesh, you serve it to you.
Not right.
Inquisitorial giggling.
Really? After you had your fit about us execute, was the taint of chaos not discovered amongst his followers?
We could have known if he was tainted or not before our final judgment was called for, but because of you, we lost that chance.
Oh, but you can never be too careful about the ever-present threat of chaos, Ecclesia.
I hate the Inquisition.
That is why I have come here as the Inquisition's old representative.
My nostrils itch something fierce. Where's old nose finger?
It's on Towerhead's head, you butt.
What's today?
What are you jabbering on about now? Why have you come here, Karamazov?
I, and almost every other Inquisitor in the galaxy, have received a message from Terra, telling us that the Inquisition and the Adeptus Ministorum are to be disbanded.
Yes, I know about this message. No one here has sent it.
Well, there is no doubt in it. It definitely came from Holy Terra itself. A forgery of its seal cannot possibly be this precise. However, it's clear that the Emperor of Mankind himself wrote it. He is blasphemous. It is clearly written by a heretic, hiding somewhere here.
I know full well that this guy were actually talking to the Emperor, he would decry the Emperor as a heretic.
Good. Seems like that habit of yours is at least allowing enough blood to flow through your your scalp for you to understand that this situation requires mending.
So what is your purpose here exactly, Theodore? What do you intend to do?
I remember the finger I had before I replaced it with an auto quill. Oh, I just made myself sad.
So, yeah, all in all, Tyranids from another galaxy and have come here for the sole purpose of eating everything that is organic in order to grow stronger and fiercer. They are honestly pretty damn scary. I'm lucky to have been trained not to feel fear or anxiety over such things as a seemingly imminent doom.
And you say there have been an entire 3 major wars against these creatures with loads of Imperial forces involved?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. The first, second, and third Tyranid War. As I said, the most notable must have been the first Tyranid War, when they supposedly first made their entrance into our galaxy. They completely stripped the planet Tyranid of all life, thereby getting the name of Tyranids.
And you said during this war they destroyed the Ultramarines, devoured their entire first company, and crippled the leader of the Ultramarines, Papa Smurf, when they first arrived. How in the name of Leman Ross's overinflated ego did that happen?
Well, yes. All Ultramarines in the galaxy were needed to beat off the assault on Macragge, but the 2 main events that are most important would be the confrontation between Marnius Calgar...
Papa Smurf?
Yeah. Papa Smurf and the Swarm, and the event that ended the battle in decisive Imperial victory. What the fuck is a Smurf anyway?
They wouldn't know about
I
that,
can
would
already
they?
tell this is going to be a roller coaster ride of disappointment. Tell me what happened.
Well, Papa Smurf and the Swarm Lord fought one another in an epic battle with 2 independent characters. The battle was fierce, but in the end the Tyranid proved too strong for him, resulting in him being gravely wounded.
I am invincible! The Ultramarines always triumph! How about you, foul Xeno scum? Find them! Call it a draw!
Monty Python, the Holy Grail.
In 976, when the Ultramarines fought another hive fleet called Perseus. However, the history of the galaxy is a major clusterfuck as it is anyway, so I don't know if that can still be considered true or not. Anyway, back to Macragge. Unable to stand the mere thought of losing the sacred spiritual legion of their already grievous losses, the Oligarch of our first company sacrificed themselves to evacuate him.
So this guy could not even fight an overgrown fucking book Gargamel and ended up force-feeding his bodyguards to it. Wow. Continue with the story. It makes my bones rattle with condensed and overpowering amusement and joy.
Well, long story short, after being fixed up a bit, Martin Papa Smurf went to command the orbital battle over Macragge, but was led into a trap at the ring world of Sersky. Things were looking very grim for them.
Led into a trap by a bunch of space locusts. This is dumber than those oiled-up fucking strippers I call companions.
The Emperor-class battleship, Dominus Astra, valiantly charged into the heart of Hive Fleet Beowulf and detonated its warp drives, causing a cataclysmic vortex that sucked both it and the entire Tyranid fleet into oblivion. Victory at Sersky spelled the defeat of Hive Fleet Beowulf.
I am sorry. I am just absolutely livid at the moment. Remind me again. Technology is pretty backwards at the moment, correct?
It has declined somewhat in your absence, yes?
And those Emperor-class battleships are pretty much irreplaceable at this point because of the sheer resources and manpower needed to make them, correct?
Uh-oh.
More or less, yes.
So this asshole Papa Smurf, instead of just calling back his fleet to a more advantageous position in, fucking space, let one of those warships be lost forever in the warp for some depraved minion of chaos to find and diddle around with.
This is getting me harder than Terminator armor!
I probably shouldn't mention time losses.
I want you to change.
Oh boy.
Tell the Ultramarines to get back Magnus without the Geller fields turned on. They enjoy being fucked by demons, like those poor assholes in the battleships.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Anyway, avoiding the subject of the Ultramarines further, these Tyranids actually sound pretty fucking fascinating. How easy my job would be if every human was just part of me and my giant intelligence, and everything we did was in perfect harmony. Actually, remind me about that idea when I get off of this fucking throne.
I'll make sure to do that, my lord. The human hive mind would surely be something fantastic to be part of.
You're just saying that because you're thoroughly trained to be my bodyguard, and not ever think, nor feel, or have any other purpose in life.
That's right, my lord!
Fucking automaton. So anyway, these Tyranids come from the eastern fringe of the galaxy, and large bug flesh ships and chomp the fuck out of everything they see. Yes?
Yeah.
And every encounter recorded with them describes them as insect-like creatures with biological weaponry, and that they are countless in number. Right.
Yes, that is right, my lord. They come in endless streams, too numerous to count, with beasts both minuscule and massive, all killing in their own unique, painful ways.
Has anyone ever considered fucking bug spray?
I'm pretty sure chemical weapons wouldn't be all that effective. At least not more than once.
What is that?
Sorry, I forgot. They stopped manufacturing those after the dark age of technology.
Well, my lord, if it's a biochemical weapon you're referring to, I can say that it is not of much use. Regenerative power is something that the species seem to have picked up on, and many of them also have extremely advanced immune systems, so not much will work. In addition, the race is very adaptable, and if we actually were to concoct a poison against them to use it, they'd most likely gain resistance to it soon after.
That is quite a fucking pickle. Is there anything that works against them?
If it's not regular steel and bullets, there's actually a special mutagenic acid developed by the Death Watch that ruins target's organs from inside and out. It is used in Hellfire rounds, and it works fairly well against anything that's made of flesh, but since Tyranids do not even have any kind of real armor, it seems to work best against them.
Then why have any of you fucking idiots had the idea of filling a massive space-sized spray can with a constant stream of oxygen, promethium, and this Hellfire compound, and spray the fuck out of the Tyranids' organic fleet while still in space?
That's a great idea, my Emperor. You are truly the most intelligent being in the galaxy.
Sigh. Sometimes I wish I hadn't made you...
Right now, that's a pretty low bar to clear.
...automatons without feelings or emotions. It gets lonely here sometimes.
Oh my Emperor, you're truly the most funny being in the galaxy as well.
Fucking automaton.
Well, my lord, at least we aren't as bad as those Necrons.
So we're talking about those sleepy Solistan skeletons now. Do tell me what the fuck they have been up to.
You know of them? Well, at least they aren't as bad as the Tyranids. I think.
Yep, Cypher was in there. Okay. So that was actually kind of interesting. Now, the great thing about watching some videos from 40k Theories for the last year or so is that I have a pretty decent understanding of the lore. So I can actually understand what they're talking about here. It's actually really nice to be able to see this humorous spin being put on it. It's kind of neat that Warhammer is so grim dark, but sometimes having a bit of humor to lighten things up a little bit really makes things a little bit more enjoyable. But anyway, once again, the link to the original video is in the description. If you wish to leave a comment, do so down below. If you like the video, indicate so. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, because it's very nice being able to see that subscriber count tick a little higher. Got something on my face. I'm peeling. But it's very nice being able to see that subscriber count tick higher. If you haven't already seen it, I just recently uploaded a death battle reaction between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Kakashi from Naruto. So go ahead, check that out, because it's also really good. So I'm going to go ahead and start processing all of the footage that I've gathered for this episode, and then start recording the next one. With all that said and done, I've been Alpha White Wolf. You keep howling, Wolfpack.